Pitch Perfect was an instant classic that spawned sequels and spin-offs galore. Raise your hands if you had a hard time getting Cops by Anna Kendrick out of your head. We apologize in advance for showing you that catchy tune again. Today, we're going to be diving into Sarah Hyland and Adam Devine's thoughts on reuniting for Pitch Perfect bumper in Berlin. And while we're at it, let's give you guys an honest review of the new TV series. First up, Adam Devine and Sarah Hyland's history on the TV screen. You may remember Adam Devine as the sweet and lovable Andy Bailey on Modern Family. Sarah Hyland played Haley Dunphy, the ditzy but well-intentioned eldest daughter of the Dunphy family. Well, these two castmates had quite the roller coaster romance going on in the series. The on and off relationship between Sarah Hyland and Adam Devine's characters left the fans dying for them to get together. Sadly, their paths separated when Andy returned to his hometown to get a job. Given this, it's hard not to be thrilled about the two actors reuniting for Bumper in Berlin. The on-screen couple definitely left their mark on the series with classic mishaps and some really swoon-worthy and adorable scenes. Fans have been dying to see them together on their TV screens again, and it seems that they have to wait no further. #Handy fans are finally getting what they deserve. Coming up next, where will the two be reuniting? The Lovebirds will now reunite in Pitch Perfect Bumper in Berlin. This series is based on the popular Pitch Perfect films. It's guaranteed to give you a burst of nostalgia, but with awesome new characters and a fresh storyline. Adam Devine appeared in the first two Pitch Perfect movies as Bumper Allen, the stuck-up a cappella singer who falls for Fat Amy, so he's obviously no stranger to the Pitch Perfect universe. Even though he sat out the third film, he'll reprise his role as Bumper in the spin-off series. The show follows him as he moves to Berlin to try and get famous after becoming a viral hit. There, he meets up with Peter Kramer from Pitch Perfect 2 and budding songwriter Heidi, played by Sarah Hyland herself. Adam and Sarah also perform a duet on Know My Name, written by Ryan Tedder of One Republic. Bumper in Berlin signals a happy reunion for Handy, and one can say that their interactions on the show are just as adorable as those on Modern Family, maybe even a little bit more. The two celebrities have also shown their vocal range for the audience, singing both solos and duets. If you're interested in watching, the series airs on Peacock. You can catch it on NBC after The Voice if you don't have a subscription. Let's look at what Adam Devine had to say about their reunion. Besides starring as Bumper Allen, Adam Devine is also the producer of Bumper Berlin. He dished the collider that as soon as he found out Sarah would be available and interested in the show, she was at the top of his list. He also said she'd be a perfect fit because they were such good friends outside of work and had amazing chemistry. Adam is really excited to see Sarah again, and we can't blame him. In an interview with Parade.com, Adam talked again about how fun it was to reunite with Sarah. The two seemed to have created a strong bond in the Modern Family days, and working with such a good friend sounds like a dream come true. He also recalled that Modern Family fans were heartbroken over their characters not getting together at the end of the series. He added that this would be a fun way for their fans to see them as an on-screen couple again. Adam is all praises for Sarah. Speaking to Entertainment Tonight, he compared her talent to Betty White. Now that's a really honorable comparison. Explaining further, he said that she'd go on to act for a long time because of her talent and is going to be as big as Betty White. Humbly, he added that he's happy to be a little blip on her rocket to stardom. Adam, you're underestimating yourself. Now for what Sarah Hyland had to say about their reunion. Sarah seems just as excited as us for her and Adam to reunite. In an interview with Collider, she spilled that she immediately agreed to the project when she found out Adam was her co-star. She also talked about how fun it is for them to work together and that she's really happy to be working with him again. "I just love Adam," she said. "So do we, Sarah." When asked further about how she felt about Adam reaching out to her for the role, she said that it felt like she'd done something right. Being part of such an iconic franchise means you're definitely ticking all the boxes. Adding in a little joke, she said she enjoys working with Adam because they can see eye to eye when she's in heels. Standing at 5'2", we bet Sarah gets tired of looking up at her co-stars. Bumper in Berlin is the first show Sarah has done since Modern Family. When asked by Parade.com about what was so special about this one, she replied, "Adam," even though she explained later that she was also excited about the chance to show off her singing talent. It's melting our hearts that she mentioned Adam first. She also added that her favorite moments in the show are at the piano bench with Adam in the parks. Sounds romantic and we can't wait to see it. Up next, what can we expect in Pitch Perfect Bumper in Berlin? 10 years have passed since Bumper graduated from college, but he's still hanging in there and working on his a cappella goals. While the other tone hangers have moved on to pursue their jobs and start families, Bumper is still employed as a security guard at his alma mater university, which allows him to use the facility for rehearsals. Then Then Bumper receives a call from an old rival, Peter Kramer, played by Flula Borg. Peter believes Bumper should capitalize on the success of his TikTok a cappella video, where he mashes up 99 Luftballons and Take On Me while he has the chance. The show then follows Bumper's move to Berlin. Bumper in Berlin gives fans a show starring one of Pitch Perfect's breakthrough personalities and even has some entertaining Easter eggs. Let's hope that Devine-led program successfully receives a Season 2 renewal. By doing this, we'll enjoy more songs, jokes, and scenes starring Devine and his co-star as the adorable Bumper and Heidi. Although Devine is usually the center of attention, some of the best comedy comes from the characters surrounding him. Borg is an amazing comedic force, even though he was mostly a supporting character in the movie series. It's good to watch him really expand his talents here, even though he may be best known to most people for his brief but memorable appearance in the Suicide Squads. He says things that are so silly you can't help but laugh. Coming up, what are the reviews for Bumper in Berlin? Bumper in Berlin carries on the running gag of Pitch Perfect, pretending that a cappella is a way bigger deal than it really is. This makes for some great comedic moments, but the story seems to make little sense throughout the series. Bumper's climb to success is wildly dramatic, but it's a good backdrop for the sheer number of musical numbers. Music fans would be happy to know that everything from sweet ballads to over-the-top pop productions can be seen. Flula Borg also does amazing as a rising comedy actor. His character is explored fully in the series, as he reveals a previously unknown soft and earnest side. Sadly, Bumper's character doesn't seem to have grown much past his Pitch Perfect days. How are we expected to root for a character who throws away his passport thinking it's for a one-time use? The chemistry between him and Sarah is great, but we think he could have used a little fine-tuning as a standalone character. Bumper in Berlin isn't a big commitment to watch, as it runs for a total of 3 hours for the entire season. The lighthearted humor will be sure to make you laugh between the snappy musical segments. The feel-good ending shows potential for a second season. Let's hope that the ratings are high enough. Last but not least, should you be tuning in for the series? If you're a fan of the movie series and are looking for a heartwarming and funny watch, then Bumper in Berlin is the show for you. It's short, sweet, and hits you with just the right amount of Pitch Perfect nostalgia. We probably wouldn't recommend it to someone who enjoys exploring darker comedies or serious subjects. That's all for today. Now we want to know your thoughts on this reunion. Are you excited to watch Bumper in Berlin? If you've already seen the show, remember to comment below and tell us how it was. If you liked the show, make sure to like and subscribe. Tune in for more videos like these. We'll see you in the next one.